Hello, my dear students. I once again welcome you all to this current lecture. In the last lecture, we completed the first important point that how these inductive effects can affect on the strength of bases. After that, in the current lecture, we can start now the resonance effect, how this resonance effect affects the acidity and basicity of the organic substances. So that we have to consider in this current lecture. So first of all, we can start here the strength of acids and how these strength of acids get affected by the particular resonance effect. So that we have to study now. So for this purpose, I take here a first simple example, that is phenol is more acidic. Phenol is more acidic. Phenol is more acidic than cyclohexanol. Cyclohexanol. So this is a first question of comparison of the strength of acids, that is this phenol is more acidic than that of the cyclohexanol. So we have to give the reason or justification for this particular acidity strength. So first of all, if we draw the structure for this phenol, so what happens if you draw the structure for this phenol? So it is nothing but the a benzene ring is there. So to this benzene ring, a OH group is attached. This is the OH attached to this benzene ring. So what happens, this phenol compound is there. Now this phenol shows the acidic nature. So if this phenol donates the H plus, if this phenol donates the H plus, then what happens, it forms one ion. That ion is called as the phenoxide ion. It donates its H plus, then it forms the O minus, that is called as a phenoxide ion with the donation of this particular H plus. So it is the phenoxide ion. Phenoxide ion is there. So this phenoxide ion is formed after the donation of H plus, while in the case of second acidic compound, that is this cyclohexanol, if we consider here this cyclohexanol, so what happens, this cyclohexanol has a cyclic ring to which this OH group is attached. Now when the cyclohexanol donates the H plus, it forms its conjugate base, and this is cyclohexane ring to this is O minus, donate the H plus. So this is the case for both these compounds after the donation of this H plus. So now first of all, we have to consider here what type of inductive resonance effects is present in both these compounds as well as the inductive effects. So in first compound, that is a phenol compound, what happens, there is a presence of minus I effect. There is a presence of this minus I effect is there. This is the minus I effect is present in this first compound. So what happens here, we can say that this oxygen is attached to such a carbon which has the sp2 hybridization, and due to this sp2 more percentage of s character is there, and that's why it shows the minus I inductive effect. And we know very well that if the minus I inductive effect is there, this phenoxide ion, that is the conjugate base which is formed after the donation of H plus, is stabilized. So it is a stable, it is a stable conjugate base of this phenol. While in the case of the second compound, what happens, there is absence of conjugation in this ring. So this carbon is called as sp3 and we know very well that as sp3 carbon is there, this carbon shows the second type of inductive effect, and that is called as the plus I inductive effect. This shows the plus I inductive effect. So the two different types of the effects are present in both these compounds. In this case, minus I inductive effect is there, while in the second case plus I inductive effect is there. Now we know very well that if the plus I inductive effect is there, in this case plus I inductive effect is there, as the plus I inductive effect is there, it destabilizes the given particular ion. So this ion is unstable, this ion is unstable. So Now if we consider the relative stability of this conjugate base as well as their pK values, so this first compound, that is a phenol, has the pKa value of 10, and the second cyclohexanol has the pK value is equal to 16. So it is very clear that this phenol has the less pK value, so it is a more acidic than that of the cyclohexanol. At the same time, we can say that the conjugate base which is formed after the donation of this CH plus is more stabilized in the case of phenol due to the presence of minus I inductive effect, while in the case of second cyclohexanol, the conjugate base which is formed after the donation of H plus is unstable due to the presence of plus I inductive effect, and therefore we can say that this phenol is quite as a more acidic than that of the cyclohexanol. So this is the first example for this acidity and the particular resonance effects. The second effect we have to, a second example we have to consider here, carboxylic acids. Carboxylic acids are stronger acids. Carboxylic acids are stronger acids than alcohols. These carboxylic acids are called as the stronger acids than that of the alcohols. So for this purpose, we take here a simple example of alcohol. We take here ethyl alcohol, suppose CH3 single bond CH2 single bond OH. We take here ethyl alcohol, and secondly we take here simple carboxylic acid as acetic acid. We take here acetic acid CH3C double bond O single bond OH. Now in these two cases we have to give the justification why the first carboxylic acids are stronger acids than that of the alcohols. So first of all, if we look towards these alcohols, in these alcohols what happens, alkyl groups are present, and we know very well that as alkyl groups is there, what happens, they show the plus I inductive effect. They shows the plus I inductive effects. So plus I inductive effect is present due to the sp3 hybridization of this particular carbon, due to the sp3 hybridization of this particular carbons. While in the case of the second compound, that is the carboxylic acids, what happens, in this case the carboxylic carbonyl group is there, so it shows the electron attracting tendency, so it shows the minus I inductive effect. It shows somewhat minus I inductive effect due to the sp2 hybridization, due to the sp2 hybridization of this particular carbonyl group. Now these two different effects are present in these two different compounds. Now once the conjugate base is formed from both these compounds, so in this case this type of conjugate base is formed CH3 CH2 single bond O minus plus it gives the H plus. Now in this case what happens, this ethoxide ion is there, so this ethoxide ion get destabilized, it get destabilized due to the plus I inductive effect shown by this particular methyl groups. So we can say here unstable, this conjugate base is unstable in the case of this first alcohol compound, while in the second case what happens, in this case also acetate ion is formed as a conjugate base. It is the CH3 C double bond O single bond O minus. This is the first structure of this acetate ion. This structure may get converted into the second resonating structure, as this O minus get here, at the same time this double bond becomes single bond, and we get here such a type of the another structure CH3 C single bond O minus double bond O. So you can say that this conjugate base is a stable one. This is the stable one. Why this is so? This is due to the phenomena of a resonance. A resonance is possible in this second case, while resonance is absent in this first case, as well as plus I effect is there which destabilize the given conjugate base. So this is the important reason why these carboxylic acids are called as the more acidic as compared to the alcohols. If we consider their pK values, in this case this pK value for alcohol is equal to 15.9, while in the case of this second case, that is a carboxylic acid, the pK value is only 4.78. So this is the again supportive reason. If we consider their pK values, it is very clear that these carboxylic acids are more acidic than that of the simple alcohols. And why this is so? This is due to the stability of conjugate base which is formed after the donation of the H plus. So in this current lecture, we started one important point, that is how this resonance effect affects the strength of acids. So for this purpose, we take here two different examples. The first example is phenol is a more acidic than that of the cyclohexanol. Why this is so? So this is due to the more stability of this phenoxide ion as compared to this particular second ion, that is the second conjugate base. And in the second example we studied here, why carboxylic acids are stronger acids than the alcohols. Again, that based upon the stability of this acetate ion more as that of the ethoxide ion. So we started here the strength of acids. The remaining different examples on the strength of acidity and basicity we will take in a next lecture. So with this I stop here. Thank you so much.